Hello, English 103 students. This week, I call it the big kahuna, the major essay for our semester is due, and that is the informative research essay. So that is really the only assignment. I mean, you have to do the final submission, and of course, the due date is posted on Moodle. Make sure you hit that due date. This is one of the few things I do not allow late. You get a 0 for it unless you have extenuating circumstances, in which case you should really reach out to me. Let me know, email, and make your case for why you weren't able to submit it on time. And there's no guarantee I'm going to take it late. I'm very clear in the syllabus. This particular essay you must submit on time. The reason being, it takes me a really long time to grade them appropriately. I have to go through, verify sources, those kinds of things. However, that's the only assignment, but you will know in activities I have put an extra credit option, and it is an option, it's not required, but if you complete a writing consultation on the informative research essay, you need to get it done before it is submitted. So before you do the final submission, anytime prior to that on this essay, not on other essays, has to be on this essay. If you do a writing consultation, then I will replace whatever your lowest grade is in the grade book within basically the homework assignment section. I apologize. I won't replace an essay grade. So essay grades are non-negotiable, but for example, if you missed an assignment somewhere and got a 0 grade and you do the writing consultation, I will be happy to replace that 0 with 100%. However, you have to have that writing consultation completed before the submission date, which is posted on Moodle. The other part of that is that all you have to do to get credit, and I give you the instructions in there, is basically you have to give me the name, the date, and the time that you did the consultation. I'm able to verify behind the scenes through reports. We have electronic stuff I can look at to verify that you actually did it. That's no problem, and what you worked on. I'm not worried about that part. So I try to make it as easy as possible for you. Now, maybe you don't have any 0s in the grade book, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you got 50% on something or 75% on something and you're not happy with that grade. You want to go for the perfect A. Absolutely. I will replace whatever the lowest grade is in that section, the homework, quizzes, assignment section. And if you look at grades, they're divided by sections. That section is the one I'll replace. I think that's it. Informative research essay, write, draft. Well, hopefully you're past drafting. I'm hoping you're in the revising, proofreading stage. Please do submit your best effort on this. There's no redos. The only exception to that is if you submit an essay that is going to prevent you from successfully completing the class. In other words, maybe you have a 75% in the class right now, and you submit the informative research essay, but it's not going to meet the 73.4% standard, and it's going to keep you from successfully completing the class, I'll reach out to you one single time via email, basically telling you I posted the grade, here are the problems with your essay, you have 24 hours to fix them. And I will give you that one shot to try to pass the class. Now, if you are already not at 75%, if you're already not being successful in the class, that's a whole different story. That's not the same thing. I'm talking about if you are currently successful in the course and this particular essay is going to prevent you from being successful, then I will give you one more shot. And I'm very specific in my feedback. If you are, for example, if you have 80% in the course and you get 75% on the essay, that's not going to prevent you from being successful. It may lower your grade. You may get a C+ instead of a B- or something, but there are no redos for any of that kind of stuff. The only time I offer, and it's one single time, is if it's going to prevent you from being successful in the course. So it's not really a grade negotiation. It's kind of a last ditch straw effort to allow you to try to hit the mark you need to. For the most part, that happens very rarely, but I do want to make sure that you are checking your email, even though, we're at the end and maybe you submitted and you think, oh, I'm done. Make sure you're checking your email, because that last week, next week, when I'm grading them, that is when I reach out. When I hit your essay, I reach out. And if you miss that window of opportunity, you just miss it. The other part of that is I post grades on Moodle as I'm going through. So just be paying attention. If you see a grade posted in Moodle for the essay, I've successfully graded yours, and you're done with that particular part. Do pay attention to grades in Moodle right now. If there were any missing or late items, or you uploaded that I missed, get my attention through an email. Now is the time to tell me, not next week. After you submit the informative research essay, I don't go back. I do not go back and give late credit on anything. At that point, the window has run out on everything. So make sure you let me know now if there was a late upload that I missed. I think that's it for all of it. Just be sure you're checking your email. Make sure you upload that informative research essay on time. As always, if you have questions, concerns, issues, reach out to me either via Zoom, office hours, email, whatever is appropriate for you. And like I said, next week I'll be doing the grading, and you will get very little feedback on this informative research essay. You're going to see the grading rubric. The grading rubric is the feedback, and that. So if you want to know, okay, why did I get an 85%? Look at the grading rubric and see where I checked, because that would be the area that affected the grade. I think that's it. And have a great week. Happy writing. Make sure you try to get a consultation in. If they don't have spots available for you, then you just lose that extra credit opportunity. You do have to have it completed before the upload of that final submission. So my word of advice to you is maybe make your appointment right away, even before you're finished drafting or whatever it is, to see if you can get on the books. And any consultation is a good consultation. You do need to do it on this essay for the hour to work through it, but otherwise I'm happy to give you credit, and if you want to boost your grade, it's a great way to do it. Happy writing.